We're back to the continuation of the segment from a few minutes ago. If you missed any, catch it on the Morning X podcast. This is the best of the Morning X on 99X.
Why are you there, caller? I'm glad you waited. Hi.
David.
Yes.
What's going on?
Well, then let me tell you this story. Then I played soccer for, probably 19 years, all the way up through college. And coming up in Gwinnett soccer, you travel around because it wasn't real big back then. And one place you had to go play was Rockdale. It was RISA, Rockdale Youth Soccer Association. They were always known for having, bad teams, as in, well, also they sucked, but also the fact that they were, first ones to start a fight.
Poor sportsmanship, that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah. And, Barnes, I've heard you say, stuff about soccer, and I can understand anybody's perspective. I respect opinions. But playing soccer, I myself have been paralyzed from the waist down. I've had a dislocated jaw. I've seen a girl killed on the soccer field. And, it is a rough sport, and there is something about that. We know that the players, are just ready to take people out. When I was younger, I was taught how to slide tackle somebody and break their ankle.
Could you bend it like Beckham?
Oh, I can bend it like Beckham. I'm glad y'all know who Beckham is.
You're saying you're paralyzed from the waist down?
No, I ended up pinching a nerve in my lower back.
Oh, okay.
And temporarily, luckily. Yeah. That was in college. But anyway, the crazy parent story. We're over in Rockdale playing this game, and before we get there, we leave as a team. I was on a select team. And the coach is like, okay, guys, Rockdale this season, every one of their games, they've started a fight. Because they were 0-9. They just sucked horribly. So he's like, so we're going to meet there as a team, walk onto the field as a team, play the game, and then walk off the field as a team. So everybody's together. So we're like, yeah, no problem. Well, we get out there. We end up beating them senseless. I don't even know the final score, but it got so bad. I was a forward. I ended up being in goal. I was playing goalie. That's how bad we were beating them. Well, the whole game, they were intentionally tripping us and hitting us, elbowing in the kidneys. You name it, they were doing it. And we were trying to keep our cool, this is ridiculous. Well, at the end of the game, they came up and just one guy cold-cocked one of our guys, a little guy, too. And that was it, that was over with. So we started getting into it, and it was a big brawl. Well, some father on the Rockdale team ended up yelling at me or somebody near me, and my dad thought he was yelling, at me, and my dad didn't like that. And here's my dad. He's 5'7", maybe 160. He's not exactly a big guy.
Jimmy's stats.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm about 152.
Oh, okay, well, that's a little bit. But he yells back at the guy, and this dude just disappears. And, he didn't think nothing of it. All of a sudden, you hear somebody say, holy, what is that? This dude comes out, and he's flashing around a gun. We're like, whoa, man, hang on.
The father?
Yeah, the father. We're like, dude, there's a difference between, your son getting his butt kicked and you having to get a gun,
Oh, man.
Let the boy take his licks and grow up, but you want to pull out a gun. And
man, these people, there are so many of them like that, though.
It's unreal.
Yeah, it's nuts. Especially because you hear all the time, well, not all the time, but if you watch, Fox Sports World, you see soccer games over in Brazil, Europe, and there's always a stabbing of a ref or a crowd. It's crazy. But yeah, this dude pulls a gun, and we're like, whoa, dude, hang on a second, It's it's not that serious of a deal, pal. And I think a couple of the parents on the other team ended up tackling him or grabbing him or something. And by the time the cops showed up, that guy was nowhere to be found, of course. And, of course, nobody knew his name either, mysteriously. He was just the unknown gunman, I guess. But, yeah, man, I don't know why it is, but it seems that soccer is a more...
Yeah, I don't know what it is about. I think it's maybe because it's easier to take a cheap shot in soccer, or I don't know. You know what? Man. That game, I don't care. It's the most boring game in the world, and yet it gets the fans more whipped up than anything else.
David,
I sat and watched that. It is dull.
You survived, David. Good story.
Yeah, you're a good caller. Thanks for calling.
Thanks,
Amy.
Yeah, hey.
What's going on, Amy?
I heard a story about a group of 8-year-olds out in West Cobb, actually, that the parents got together, and if they hit a home run, they would give the kids $100. So, that's, professional sports amongst the 8-year-olds.
Well, now, do you know this to be true, or you just heard about it?
Oh, yeah, I'm a pediatrician, and so it was one of my patients, and they were actually pretty proud of the fact that they were paying their kids for being such great players.
$100 homers.
Hey.
Yeah, that's great.
That's strong.
And the guy from Hobgood, Hobgood's probably one of the worst in Cherokee County. So.
Oh, really? Hey, now don't be an idiot.
Yeah, that's right. Thanks. Let's go.
Thanks,
Kathy.
Amy.
Bye.
See ya. Kathy.
Hey, Kathy, you're on the air.
Hi. I just want to put a different spin on this whole thing. I work as a paramedic for a football association, a fairly large football association, and I have seen so many horrible parenting things. We had a playoff one year where it was getting really big and it was real tight, and one of the mothers took a cowbell and hit the kid in the helmet, and she hit him so hard that she cracked the helmet and ended up sending the kid to the hospital with a head injury.
Wait, now that's redneck. She hit him in the head with a cowbell. Now that is redneck. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, trust me.
You are in the
head with a horseshoe.
Yeah, hit him in the head with a cowbell. Oh, God. That's great. That's just unbelievable.
No, these people are amazing. Their kids will get hurt just the least little bit. Or if they have a serious injury, sometimes you'll have them where they've got their bell rung and they really need to sit out, and the parents are screaming, put them back in the game, put them back in the game.
Yeah. Again, they really literally get their bell rung.
They do. Their cowbell.
The cowbell hits them.
Thanks, Kathy.
Nice.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Oh, boy.
Thanks a lot.
The best of the Morning X.
99X.
This is Woman's Work with Nicole Khalil.
I would rather have the temporary pain of discomfort than the avoidable pain of regret. There are too many of us that we're waiting for someday, and the clock is ticking.
Redefining what it means to be doing woman's work.
Make sense of this wild, chaotic, and beautiful world and your place in it. That is woman's work.
This is Woman's Work from Believe. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.